Find the surface area given the volume and the height. For this problem, if the volume of the cone is 600 inches cubed, what is its surface area? Round each answer to the nearest hundredth. So again, I'm going to underline hundredths so I remember what to round to. Okay, now the volume is 600 inches cubed. So that's part of the information I know. Let's take a look at the picture to see what else we know. We know that the height is 11 inches. We're missing the slant height, and we're missing the radius. And we know that the surface area formula for a cone is pi r squared plus pi rl. So basically we're missing everything we need except for pi, and we already know what pi is. We know pi is always, we use 3.14 in our calculations. So we have a lot of work to do here. We need to figure out the r and then figure out the l. So let's start with finding the r. Find r. Okay, we know the volume is 600 inches cubed. And we know the volume of a cone is 1/3 times pi r squared times h. And we know h is 11. So let's plug the information we know into the volume formula to find the radius. Volume equals 600 equals 1/3 times 3.14 times r squared times 11. So I need to multiply 1/3 times 3.14 times 11. And I get 11.51. So I have 600 times r squared. And then if I want to get the r squared by itself, I want to divide by 11.51. And I get r squared equals 52.12, which means r is going to equal the square root of 52.12, which is approximately 7.22 inches. So that's my radius. Okay, next step we're going to, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use Pythagorean Theorem to find the slant height. So remember, we have that relationship here. We know that the height is 11. We know that the radius now is 7.22, and we're looking for the slant height. So we can do 11 squared plus 7.22 squared equals L squared. So I have 121 plus 7.22 squared, and that gives me 173.13 equals L squared. So that means L equals the square root of 173.13, which is 13.16. So that's my slant height, 13.16 inches. Now let's plug into our surface area formula. I'm going to do that up here. Surface area equals 3.14 times 7.22 squared plus 3.14 times 7.22 times 13.16. Now if I multiply and add this out, if I do 3.14 times 7.22 squared, I would get 163.68. And then if I do 3.14 times 7.22 times 13.16, I would get 298.35. And if I add those together, I get the surface area to be 462.03 inches squared. And I'm going to write that over here. 462.03 inches squared.